Thanks for taking some time out of your Tuesday evening to be with us and to learn a little bit about San Jose Clean Energy and ways you can save energy at home and money on your electric bill. Before we jump in, I just want to say feel free to share what neighborhood you're in the Q&A box at the bottom of the screen. We'd love to know where everyone is joining from today. And all attendees are in listen-only mode, so to ensure the best audio quality. We won't be taking verbal questions, but if you have any questions during the session, please feel free to type them in the Q&A box, and we'll address them at the end and throughout the session as well as time allows. Also, if you experience any technical issues, just try refreshing your browser or rejoining the session. And we're going to keep today's session to about 1 hour, including some time for Q&A at the end. All right, so first let's do a little introduction of San Jose Clean Energy. We're first going to start with who we are, and then we're going to go over your choices as a customer, services we offer, and then our featured topic today, which is the EcoHome Rebate. And then we're also going to touch on some other programs. So a little bit about who we are at San Jose Clean Energy. So San Jose Clean Energy is your not-for-profit local clean energy provider operated by the city of San Jose. Since 2019, we have offered clean energy options at fair rates to 350,000 customers. We supply clean energy that PG&E delivers to you over its poles and wires. We also provide community programs and discounts to ensure access to all, and we're helping to accelerate the transition to a clean and equitable energy future. So here's how we deliver that clean energy to you. So first, we source the clean energy. We either source it or build it, and then that gets added to the California grid. And once it's on the grid, PG&E takes it from there by delivering it on their lines and wires, serves it to you as a customer in your homes and businesses. So at San Jose Clean Energy, we're powered by the community. We're powered by you. So we keep community at the heart of everything that we do. And that means fair rates that give families and businesses the power to choose cleaner energy. So we give you that option to choose us. Clean energy also means healthier air for our community, and that's especially true if you're installing energy-efficient energy-efficient appliances at home, replacing gas appliances, provides cleaner energy in the house, it keeps everyone healthier. Local control means decisions are made here in San Jose, and you can participate in those decisions at city council meetings and everything else. Programs also support renters, homeowners, and businesses to help you save money on your electric bill and to find discounts on energy-efficient appliances. And those revenues are invested back into the community through programs that lower rates. So let's go over some of those customer choices. So as a resident, you have two choices for your energy service. The first option is Green Source, and that's our standard service that most residents and businesses receive. So we deliver 62% renewable energy to those homes and businesses, and that's mainly wind power and solar power. And then 31% of it is carbon-free as well, and that's coming mainly from nuclear and large hydropower. 7% is also unspecified, coming from the California grid. And then you also have the Total Green option, which is an upgrade service to receive 100% renewable energy. It only costs about $4 more a month, so about a cup of coffee, and you can receive 100% renewable energy at your home or business. And it's a great way to reduce your carbon footprint and make an impact on climate change. We also have an SJ Cares rate. So these are for people who income qualify into this program or into this rate. And it does offer the lowest energy rates in San Jose. So it's a discounted energy rate plan to support income qualified households. Those households will need to be enrolled in the CARE or FARA state electricity bill assistance programs. And if you are, you automatically receive an extra 10% discount on our electricity generation rates. SJ Cares customers receive the same 62% renewable energy that Green Source customers receive. So they're getting the same clean energy at a lower cost. So in 2026, this year, we also lowered our rates. So our Green Source rates went down 18% compared to 2025. and it's also 27% lower compared to 2024. That means the average household in San Jose is going to save about $11 per month this year compared to 2025. And San Jose Clean Energy customers will also save approximately $5 million in total this year compared to PG&E. So now I'm going to hand it over to my colleague Leslie, who's going to talk about our EcoHome Rebate.
Thanks, Patrick. Hi, everyone. My name is Leslie Park, and I'm the manager of building electrification programs at San Jose Clean Energy. And I'm really excited to talk to you today about our EcoHome Rebate program. Before I dive all the way into the EcoHome Rebate, I'm going to give you a quick overview of our San Jose Clean Energy programs. Our guiding principles of our programs are to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, align with Climate Smart San Jose, which is our climate action plan, promote equity, increase affordability, and support environmental justice communities, and to provide benefits to all customers in the community. Through the end of 2025, our customer energy programs generated just shy of 30 million in lifetime customer savings. Those programs also reduced a ton of carbon dioxide emissions, the equivalent of taking over 10,000 cars off the road for a year. And we're really proud of those stats, but we're not done yet, and we're continuing to offer programs like the EcoHome Rebate program. So in your home, there are natural gas or fossil fuel appliances typically. The most common and highest users of natural gas in the home would be the water heater and the furnace. Some other sources of natural gas usage could be your clothes dryer or your oven or cooktop in your kitchen. But there are efficient electric technologies available to replace these equipment. You could have a heat pump water heater to replace your natural gas-fired water heater, a heat pump HVAC system that can replace your natural gas furnace and your air conditioner all in one unit, or an induction cooktop to provide cleaner cooking in your kitchen. And I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into just how these technologies work, starting with the heat pump water heater. So the beauty of heat pumps is that they move heat instead of creating it. If you think about a refrigerator, it's very similar to a heat pump where it takes warm air from inside the refrigerator and dumps it outside of the refrigerator. So if you look at this graphic, this is an air source heat pump water heater where room air goes into the compressor system and cold water goes in, and through the compressor, it's able to pump hot water out and cool air out. This system is 3 times more energy efficient than a gas water heater. They also have a longer lifetime. They typically last 13 to 15 years, while conventional gas water heaters typically need to be replaced every 8 to 12 years. So that's an additional perk. They can help customers avoid peak energy charges because this water heater can act as what you might see as a thermal battery in a way, and then it can heat up your hot water during times when electricity prices are low in the off-peak period, and it can hold that hot water in the tank for usage later in the day, like during the electricity price peaks. Heat pump HVAC systems use a similar technology. If you look at the graphics, during the summertime, a heat pump HVAC pulls heat from inside your home and moves it outside to provide air conditioning through the compressor system. This system can also work in reverse. So during the winter, the heat pump HVAC system can pull heat from outside and move it into your home. 20% of all HVAC installations in California were heat pumps. A lot of the exciting aspects of this technology is that one system provides heating and cooling. That means one system to pay for in an upfront cost and one system to maintain. There are a few different types of heat pump HVAC systems. They could be air source, water source, or ground source. Air source heat pumps are the most common and affordable technologies, and they operate really similar to an air conditioning system. Whereas water source heat pumps would need a water source nearby, but they can increase efficiency gains by using that water. And ground source heat pumps use like geothermal heating from the ground, and they can be more expensive, but they're the most energy efficient. Now, in terms of your home, you might have a ducted HVAC system, meaning there are vents that go through and bring air to each room. Or you might have a ductless system, for example, a natural gas wall furnace. And heat pumps can replace either of these systems. There are ducted systems that can plug into your existing central ductwork, or there are ductless mini split heat pumps that can go through the wall and provide your heating and cooling. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the rebates we have available to you to install these equipment. So San Jose Clean Energy customers, well, every San Jose Clean Energy customer is eligible for a rebate. For heat pump HVAC, that would be $1,500. For heat pump water heaters, it's $2,500. And we also have battery storage rebates that are by the kilowatt hour. We have additional higher rebates for folks who are in our environmental justice community. So an environmental justice community resident would be someone who's on a qualifying rate plan, such as CARE or FARA, that Patrick mentioned before. It can also be folks who qualify by living in a CalEnviro disadvantaged community and meeting a certain income level. If you're curious to see if you can qualify, you can check out the EcoHome Rebate website, and we have a map that can help you. This is a really exciting time to be talking about heat pumps because we have a limited time heat pump water heater bonus rebate. So an additional $500 for folks who apply between now and the end of May. So it's a great time to install a heat pump water heater in San Jose. Now, if you install what we call a core rebate, the ones I went through on the previous slide, those heat pumps or battery storage, then you'll be eligible for add-on rebates. These are complementary technologies that might be things that you want to install at the same time. For example, we have rebates for electric service panel upgrades if you need one. We have rebates for attic insulation, which can make your heat pump HVAC system even more efficient and save you on your bills. And we also offer incentives for pre-wiring. So if you're doing electrical work to install your heat pumps, it's a great time to do the pre-wiring for other equipment while you already have an electrician at the house. So preparing for a future EV or a electric clothes dryer or electric cooking. Finally, we offer incentives for circuit pausers or circuit splitters, which is a technology that can help you maximize the existing space on your panel, particularly when you're adding a large load like an electric vehicle or even a hot tub. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about project costs. So upfront costs can be higher than replacing gas equipment, and that's part of why we offer these rebates to help close the gap. So in San Jose, the median project cost for a heat pump water heater is about $6,800. The cost difference between a gas equipment is about $4,000, but our rebates help to close that gap with rebates up to $3,500 or $4,000 right now because of our bonus rebate. For the HVAC systems, there's a wide range of project costs because there's so many different equipment types. The ducted versus ductless systems can make a big difference. So it's important to talk to your contractor to see how much it might cost for your home. But the median project cost in San Jose is $17,600 for an HVAC system. Now, this is a system that can replace your furnace and your air conditioner, so it's a 2-in-1. And the cost difference versus the gas equipment is only about $3,800. And we have rebates that can help. Now, once you've installed the equipment, most households will see lower monthly energy bills over time. Our friends at Silicon Valley Clean Energy and Peninsula Clean Energy in the neighboring areas did a comprehensive study of bill impacts of home electrification in the Bay Area. And they found that the annual bill savings for installing a heat pump water heater were over $250, and the annual bill savings for installing a heat pump HVAC were over $230 or so. So there are bill savings to be had after you make the upfront investment in this equipment. A little bit about the process. The EcoHome Rebate is a customer-driven process. You're likely going to work with a contractor who's going to help you install this equipment, but you are going to ultimately be the one who will submit an application for the rebate. And this application will just say what type of project you're looking to do, and we're going to verify that you're a San Jose Clean Energy customer. When San Jose Clean Energy approves your application, then you're good to install the equipment. It's very important that you apply and are approved for a rebate before your contractor installs the equipment. If you're in a scenario where you've got an emergency replacement, a water heater that needs to be replaced right away, we do offer exceptions, but you have to email us, and more information can be found on our website. So after your rebate was approved and you install within the 120 days allotted, after the equipment's installed, you'll take a few pictures of the equipment, gather the invoice from your contractor and the finalized permit, and submit it to San Jose Clean Energy as a claim. We'll review this claim, and if everything looks good, we'll send you your rebate either through a check or electronic payment options we offer. So that was my last slide talking about the EcoHome Rebate, but we have a few complementary programs that I do want to dive into while we have time. So the rebate is just a straight rebate, a coupon, you could think of it. But we also offer the EcoHome Payment Plan. The payment plan offers interest-free loans of up to $5,000 and up to a 5-year term. There's no money down, it's interest-free, there's no credit check, and it's conveniently repaid on your monthly electric bill. The payment plan is eligible for upgrades such as heat pump water heaters, heat pump HVAC systems, and battery storage. You do have to work with a payment plan qualified contractor, and there are quite a few in our area. You can find more information on our website. On our website, we also have a service called the EcoHome Network, which helps you find the right contractor for your job. The EcoHome Network provides a directory of contractors who have completed 3 or more projects in our EcoHome Rebate program, meaning they've already installed heat pumps in our area. We also make it easy to find high road contractors who support good jobs in our community and workers trained to provide a quality service. So this is a great place to start. If you want to do a heat pump upgrade in your home, you can go to this resource, find some contractors in your area, and get some quotes to better understand what it might take. If you're not quite ready to talk to contractors about doing upgrades at your home, a great first step could be talking to our Go Electric advisor. These are electrification experts that can support you in electrifying your home and your vehicle if you're interested in that. There are many ways you can contact the advisor. You can call them on the phone, you can live chat with them on our website, or you can email them, and they can offer technical assistance and guidance for electrifying your home. They can tell you more about home appliances and electric vehicles. They can show you what rebates might be available to you based on information you provide them. And they can help answer any questions you have. They're also able to conduct virtual energy audits to take a look at all the appliances in your home and what you might want to upgrade in the future. So this is a great resource that's offered for free for San Jose Clean Energy customers. The Go Electric Advisor will help you identify all the rebates available to you, because there are some rebates outside of San Jose Clean Energy's rebates, which is wonderful because you can stack them. Some programs we wanted to highlight for you. There's a Rewiring America program that's available to customers in San Jose. It provides fixed, transparent pricing for heat pump water heaters and installations in as little as 2 business days. And they can help you leverage other programs, such as the EcoHome Rebate Program or Payment Plan. BayREN, which is the Bay Area Regional Energy Network, offers a program called EASE, which stands for Efficiency and Sustainable Energy. This program helps make your home more energy efficient. It's designed to be complementary to electrification. So they offer things like weatherization and attic insulation or home insulation that are great upgrades to do before you install your heat pump equipment. So I definitely check that out. And then lastly, the state of California offers the Go Green financing program, which can connect homeowners and renters to lenders that can finance up to 100% of energy upgrade costs. So this is a resource available to you to help finance these upgrades at your home. And I know I talked a lot about home electrification. That is my whole job. I'm the manager of building electrification programs. But I do want to give a quick shout out to other programs that San Jose Clean Energy offers. Things like we have our EV Instant Rebate program, where folks can get $2,000 to $4,000 off an electric vehicle in San Jose. We offer a solar access program, which provides 100% solar energy at 20% off rates for eligible customers. We have an incentives finder on our website that can help you, where you can input information about yourself, like where you live and what your income levels are. And it'll help let you know what incentives are available to you for different technologies. We have our Peak Rewards program, which is a demand response program where we reward customers with credits on their electric bill for using less energy during select hours. The bill credits are automatically applied, and it helps keep our grid clean and stable. And finally, if you're a business owner or multifamily property owner, our multifamily EV charging assistance program can provide incentives for installing EV chargers at your property. One thing I want to highlight before we go is the EV Ride and Drive event that we have coming up on April 25th. So just in a couple of weeks. And this is an event where you can test drive the latest electric vehicles and e-bikes in a no pressure, no sales environment. At that event, you can learn more about incentives and rebates and how you can save on an electric vehicle. And a lot of us here in this webinar today will be there to talk to you. You can also win earthquake tickets. There'll be live music. It's a really fun time. So Saturday, April 25th at PayPal Park. And with that, I will open up for questions. I think is what is the relationship of San Jose heat pump effort and the Bay Area Air District upcoming rules 9.6 and 9.4, allowing only replacement of heat pump water heaters and furnaces? It's a great question. So for those who are really plugged in, the Bay Area Air District has some upcoming regulations, rules 9.6 and 9.4. The first one is set to take effect in January 1st of 2027, and it's about water heaters. And it requires that new water heaters sold in the state of, or in the Bay Area need to be zero NOx. An example of zero NOx equipment would be a heat pump. San Jose Clean Energy, our role is to support our customers in electrifying. So we offer incentives for folks to go electric and to help support them through that journey. But we're not involved in the making of these rules.
We have another one, Callie, I can read for you. I'm sorry, Leslie. Do you have to install the heat pump water heater before the end of May to receive the $500 bonus?
Great question. So you don't. The way that the bonus is applied is it's applied at the time of application. So folks who apply for a rebate to do a heat pump water heater project between now and the end of May are eligible for the bonus. And then after they apply and their application is approved, they have 120 days to do that installation. So as long as you apply by the end of May, you'll be eligible.
One other follow-up question on BACMed rules is San Jose going to directly support homeowners when BACMed water heater and furnace rules kick in? Like, will San Jose provide loaner water heaters, for example?
It's a great question. There's been a lot of discussion, not only with San Jose Clean Energy, but our neighboring CCAs who want to support our customers. Our goal is to support them through this transition. There have been folks who've had great success in getting heat pump water heaters within 48 hours. But that's part of why we want to see a lot of installations this year, so we can work out the kinks in our system. Our goal is to continue to support our customers with building electrification, even as those rules go into effect.
Excellent. We have one from Tom, and he's asking, are there any rebates for induction cooktops?
That's a great question. At this time, we don't have any rebates for induction cooktops, unfortunately. PG&E does have a program where you can apply to get a try out an induction cooktop, essentially, where they'll mail it to you. You can try that technology and send it back. So that's a great way to test it. But unfortunately, we don't have rebates at this time.
So a question from Stefan is, where can you find info about the quality of heat pump water heaters?
That's a great question, and I have to admit I don't know the exact answer. I think that would be a good thing to talk to either with your contractor or actually with the Go Electric advisor, because I know there are various listings of equipment efficiency and different ratings they can get, but I'm not as knowledgeable. But I think the Go Electric advisor would be a good resource for that.
Are these rebates available to both renters and homeowners?
Yes, they are. So the key piece for anyone applying for a San Jose Clean Energy rebate is that they need to be a San Jose Clean Energy customer. So, for example, if someone is a renter and they're the one who pays the PG&E bill, they're the San Jose Clean Energy customer, and they're looking to do an upgrade, but they're not the property owner, what they can do is apply for the rebate as anyone would, but there's a special form that we call a property owner attestation and approval form, where basically you can just have your landlord sign off and say, I'm the landlord and I'm okay with a major upgrade happening at my home by this person. And it can also go the other way. If you're a landlord who's interested in doing an upgrade and you've got a renter who's your SJCE customer or is the SJCE customer, the renter can sign that form so that the property owner can pursue an upgrade for their home.
Thanks, Leslie. It looks like we've answered the questions in the Q&A section. We'll leave it running a little while longer if there's any other questions. Do you have another question? How do I know if my home or neighborhood qualifies as an environmental justice community?
Yeah, that's a great question. So there's three different ways to qualify for that criteria. So I highly recommend going to our website if you're interested. But on our website, there's a map where you can look at the different areas. For folks who live in the highlighted areas on that map, which translates to Cal Enviro Screen's disadvantaged communities, if they have an area median meet the area median income of 150 or less, then they're eligible. And I know that can be kind of difficult to walk through or navigate, but the folks who run our program are pros at it. So if you ever have any questions, you can feel free to email the email listed on the EcoHome Rebate website and they can help you out.
Thanks, Leslie. We have another one. I saw that tankless water heaters are not eligible. Is there a reason why?
It's a great question. I think typically heat pump equipment is not offered in a tankless piece. I've really only seen tanked heat pump water heaters, though I'd be really curious if there is a tankless option. I know there's instantaneous gas water heaters that don't have a tank, but if you know of an efficient electric technology, I would love to hear about it. And you can reach us at the email list on the screen because I would love to learn more.
And we really appreciate everyone being here today and just learning more about us and learning about these programs. We do also want to mention that it is heat pump week, so this is especially ideal time to take advantage of these programs. Get in front and get moving if you want that heat pump water heater, especially take advantage of those savings you can get that Leslie described. Really ideal time to take advantage of that. It seems we've received all of our questions. Thank you everyone for being here. We look forward to doing another one sometime soon. And thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.